When Blackmagic announced the Studio 6K Pro on their live stream, I called in Sohail, our producer, to come in and watch it with me. You can come in. Speaking of Sohail.
Hello.
I just felt like you breaking in half. In this video, we're gonna talk about why I bought it and then returned the Blackmagic 6K Pro. In a lot of ways, a camera is just a camera, and there really aren't that many separators in a studio environment. That said, let's address why I thought the Studio 6K Pro could help our system. In one word, cables. Cables are everywhere.
Fuck.
Our studio is a jungle of cables. We currently run 4 Pocket Cinema 4Ks and have the capability of adding up to 40 inputs. Jungle of cables, and it's chaos. We haven't even started talking about lighting or teleprompters or monitors or TVs or digital stage computers
Or microphones.
It gets out of control extremely quickly. Basically, if it needs power,
That's a cable.
for me, the Studio 6K Pro came down to one thing. You could control that entire camera and power it with one Ethernet cable. One Ethernet cable. One singular
Ethernet.
One Ethernet cable.
I mean, look, there's 17 cables at my feet at this moment in time. Don't count. For me, being able to run our entire studio off of one singular cable per camera was life-changing, studio-changing. Frankly, when you're bringing in clients, having the chaos of wires is not a good look. It's not clean. So one Ethernet cable would be extremely clean. Additionally, you got to think about safety, because at Harper Belmont, safety is our #1 concern.
Oh.
That just felt like you breaking in half. These cameras here don't send out a 4K signal through HDMI. You would have to have hyperdecks that are 4K. Your HDMI cables need to be 4K. Right now, everything we have is
1080p.
it is limiting for our ability to do shots like this. So all in all, this kind of defeats the whole point of having a multicam setup. If we want to record in 4K, we can't, even though we have an $11,000 switcher, which sucks. Getting back to the Studio 6K Pro, what problems we thought it would solve? We thought it would solve the cable management, which it did, and we thought it would solve the 4K recording.
Which we didn't really figure out, and we'll get to here in a second.
The only thing I've really been talking about so far is the ability to power and get camera control from the Ethernet cable. If you want to use that feature, you have to buy an additional studio converter, which is about $1,000. So for every camera that you want to use, you have to have a studio converter. Additionally, you have to upgrade all of your cables. Any converter boxes need to be 4K. This is an all or nothing upgrade. You have to upgrade the entire studio. But those are just money problems. If you have the money, you can just snap your fingers and then poof, it's done, right? If you're familiar with Blackmagic, customer service, training videos, information on the internet on how to use these things, good luck.
Do better, Blackmagic.
Yes, there's communities out there, there's forums out there to ask questions, but there's no officially sanctioned customer service where it's like,
Hey.
How do I do this to this?
you can ask, but good luck getting an answer. When purchasing a new Blackmagic product, whether that's a switcher, inverter, camera, cable, the information on it is limited, especially if it's a brand new product. So therefore, the troubleshooting, it's time consuming. It's an issue. Does it work? Yeah, eventually, once you figure it out. But there's no school out there. There's no YouTube video to show you. There's tons of YouTube videos on
Why you should buy it, click my affiliate link, buy the thing. Oh, it's life-changing.
but there's no videos of, hey, let's troubleshoot. Ultimately, everything with Blackmagic is trial and error, figure it out for yourself.
Do better, Blackmagic.
For us, we simply just don't have enough time dedicated to figure it out on our own. Therefore, I sent that camera back. Got my money back.
Money.
It was a great idea, just didn't work out. Ultimately, Blackmagic, we love you. We buy a lot of your products. But for you, if you're not willing to spend a lot of money on the entire setup, I would wait. Burn it all down. Who's calling? If you want to reap the benefits of a Studio 6K Pro, you gotta buy all of them. You gotta get the studio converter. You gotta upgrade your entire system. I wasn't prepared to do that. For now, we'll stick to these workhorses, the Blackmagic Pocket 4Ks. I don't know why I'm doing Trump hands all of a sudden. Hey, I would love to know in the comment section, did you pick up one of these cameras? What are your thoughts? Hey, if you have a better suggestion of a camera that gets us away from Blackmagic, I'm all ears. Sony, sponsor me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.